First though, let's talk about Davina McCall because she's been giving a rather revealing interview in this month's issue of Good Housekeeping magazine, revealing that she's no longer afraid of dying following her brain tumour surgery last year. Now, journalist and podcaster Emily Clarkson is here. Good morning with our lovely Ross King. Hello, hello. This has been a very candid, I mean, she's always very open, I think, Davina. That's why we all love her so much.
Yeah, I mean, the interview's amazing. It's so in-depth and she looks incredible in all those photos. But she talks about how she's just, since what she's been through, she's not afraid of dying anymore.
But she was particularly afraid of it, perhaps in an unusual level of fear.
Well, she lost her mum and her dad and her sister at quite a young age. And she talks about how when she was sick, she was in the hospital and she was visited by the ghost of her dad who's passed, which is incredible. And it's given her this whole new perspective on death. And she seems to have made peace with it, which is just incredible. I have not done that. Have you?
Well, no, weirdly enough, though, that my mum and dad have both passed, but I dream about them a lot. And I also know that they've gone in the dream. We'll even have conversations where Dad will say something and he'll go, well, of course I'm dead. I'll go, yeah, of course you are. And my sister hates the fact that I dream about Mum and Dad and they're the exact same age in every single dream. And we have conversations. It's the weirdest thing.
Why does your sister hate it?
Because she never dreams
about them.
She's
a bit jealous.
She's jealous.
Like you're the favourite child and they keep coming to you and not her.
Don't we, Elaine? No, but it is that weird thing. That, and I don't know whether I manifest it. I'd love to speak to, like, a dream specialist or something.
To know why they keep coming up.
But it does. I know that what Davina was talking about, you know, seeing her dad there, it just made her calm. And I know that feeling, the calm, stillness.
She also talks about, actually, interestingly, going back to school to complete her maths A-level because she wants to resit it because she's carried this sort of sense of failure around. The fact that she even took maths at A-level blows my mind in itself, frankly.
I hadn't even thought of that.
Yeah. Would you ever go back to school to resit anything?
Of course not.
No.
Not the slightest chance. But I think it is interesting because also with what she went through with the brain tumour in terms of memory and what have you, so with it all coming back as well, and I think that's part of it. It's like, almost as we've talked about things like another skill and going back and doing it. And, you know, I mean, it wasn't like she wasn't clever at school, but again, it's interesting
she's super
to go
clever,
back.
obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
But and I think it is that as you get older, where, you know, you've got to keep your brain active. And this, I mean, it's quite an extreme way, but Davina loves their extremes, so I think that this is her way of sort of doing it properly. Maybe you would you go back and do a dance GCSE? Maybe?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, yes, I would. Thank you, Mitch.
OK, yeah, fine.
That's me too.
No, I have to restrain myself around you about these issues.
Yeah, you got that.
Now, Davina also talked about, in this interview, she talked about everything, really, about how her partner, Michael, has actually said to her, look, I find you a bit annoying, which is just hilarious that she's just revealing this.
I think within every couple, there is an annoyer and there's an annoyed. And I think we all need to make peace with that. I know I'm the annoyer.
Are you?
I'm told, no.
But would you be happy if your partner just said to you, you're being really annoying?
I mean, he tells me that at least once a day. So, and but I think I'm happy with the role that I play. Do you know what I mean? I know how we go.
Is that your love language, though? You sort of annoy. Well, how do you annoy him? And what was Davina particularly saying in this bit of the interview, though?
I think the pressure they were under is that, you know, it's quite an extreme shift in a relationship where you have a carer, where one person has to care for the other.
So post-surgery?
I think so. And, you know, you do rely heavily on each other. And I think that's actually a really interesting thing looking at a relationship dynamic in general as we get older. Because, you know, you do marry somebody perhaps who's one thing and you'll turn into another, whether that's through children or job loss or through sickness.
And I think also because she was repeating herself a lot, wasn't she? That was a big thing. And then he was going, that's really annoying. But I think she loved the fact that he actually pointed it out because she felt that they were growing apart a little bit, I think. And then it was like, I don't know how much you like me.
And they sat down and talked it through. I mean, that's the key of that bit, isn't it? It is brilliant, actually, to be able to just not fester on it and not think you've got to...
But I think that communication is quite good. I mean, I'm joking about my husband saying I'm annoying, but it's like, it is a love language that we can be, you can be that honest. You don't sit and resent things.
Because who else are you going to annoy?
Well, quite. I've got to get my energy out somewhere.
But I remember being in a relationship and my girlfriend at the time hated the fact that I didn't squeeze the toothpaste tube from the bottom.
That is annoying.
There we are.
Yeah.
But in my arrogance then, I was like, I can squeeze it from wherever I want. Whereas now, been a bit more mature, I know that if that annoyed you, I would go, yeah, well, if that makes you happy, then yeah.
Yes. Now, John Lewis have also, moving on from Davina, have revealed the top 10 Christmas toys. And that it's become very modern in parts. They've got a wooden air fryer as one of the top 10. Emily.
I'm all over this.
Oh, you love it?
I love an air fryer.
I can't believe
Don't even have an air fryer. Never mind a wooden one.
I can't recommend an air fryer.
Oh, really?
Enough. It could change your life.
So wait a minute, these ones are 30 quid.
I don't think a wooden one's going to do what I love it for.
But really, you can get a real air fryer, can you not, for about... I mean, no, they go to like 100 or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know about that.
Okay, all right.
But it's just so funny that it's in the top 10 children's toys, though, that they're they've become such a staple of British households that now kids want little ones as well, because it just used to be the normal oven and the little cooker and the sink and all of that.
Yeah.
Air fryers,
and Skeletrix, that was my big...
Yeah, what are the... Yes.
That Skeletrix is
standing the test of time.
It's incredible. The one, though, we were just chatting off camera, the Sylvanian family.
Yes. Have you seen them?
Back.
Yeah, big resurgence. They've gone viral. They're all over TikTok. There's actually been a bit of beef, I think, between the TikTok account and the brand.
Oh, really?
But it has really brought them back into popularity.
Well, I remember being little and you used to see those coupons on the back of washing packets and things.
Yeah.
And it used to be, if you got like 10 of these coupons, you could have a free little character. But it would take about 2 years for my mum to put enough washing on, because she was really frugal. She wouldn't put the washing on until it was completely full. And I'd just be like, please, I just want the coupon, you know. I don't think I ever got one in the end. I never got one. And that's a wrap for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. We have all the best moments from the show right here on the channel. And if you like this video, then we think you'll love this one. See you next time.